Yo, what is up, guys? We're here back with all jokes aside, guys. I really hope everyone stays safe during this epidemic. So anyway, I've been playing with different weapons, trying different loadouts, and watching different videos from a lot of streamers and YouTubers that have their own perception of what is the best class setup. And even though I think that the M4 class that I made was the best, I still think there's room for improvement, and certain situations call for certain measures. So having a submachine gun in different close quarter combat might definitely give you an advantage. So for example, during a late game circle, having a sniper might still be effective, but if you have an MP5 for a close quarter gunfight, you might have the edge just because of that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this class setup, and I'll see you guys later. First up, we have the Mp5, obviously, and then for my secondary, I have the M4A1. For perks, I have cold-blooded because I've switched it up. I used to use either double time or quick fix, but since everybody's running thermal either way, cold-blooded protects you from thermal. So I feel like as for right now, everybody uses snipers with thermal, so having cold-blooded is super important, and it's gonna help you guys a lot. Overkill to have the M4A1 as a secondary, and then tune up. Actually, not tune up. Yes, tune up to be able to. Sorry, amped to be able to switch weapon faster. I'm not sure what I had tune up on. Anyway, for lethal, again, I'm running frag grenade and smoke. But if you like to use a Semtex or a C4 or something else, you're more than welcome to do so. So for the MP5, I'm running the moderate suppressor once again. For the barrel, I run the FPS light, which just improves my aim down sight speed. So the moderate suppressor, once again, as I was mentioning in the previous video, you definitely do need a suppressor in the battle royale, because the way the sound system works in this game is you hear people shoot further than they actually are. So having a modulate suppressor, not even a modulate suppressor, but just a suppressor overall, is actually going to help you guys a lot. Now, some of you may not have all those attachments unlocked yet, and if you do have the full game available, I strongly suggest playing multiplayer to unlock different attachments on the weapons that you want to use before you get into actual Warzone. But if you do have access to the battle pass, I believe there is a version of the MP5 that is pretty much fully equipped that comes on a little bit later on during the battle pass. So that is something to keep in mind for sure. To be able to perform really well in Warzone, you're going to need to have a loadout that's fully equipped. So anyway, let's move on. For optic, I do decide to not opt for an optic, because if I need to kill someone that's a little further, I'll just switch to my M4 and I'll be able to take care of him a little bit easier that way. For the stock, I use the close quarter stock, which lets me once again aim down sight speed a little bit faster. For the underbarrel, I go for the commando, which just improves my stability in my recoil a little bit more. Now for the ammunition, I strongly recommend that you use the 45 round mag if you do have access to it. The 10mm round mag isn't that great on it. Yes, it improves the damage range, but the thing is you only have 30 bullets. If you have 45, it's 15 more than the 30, so it's super good. I strongly recommend that you use the 45 ammunition round mag. Now for our secondary, we're gonna use the M4, and now I actually switched up a little bit from the other video. So once again, we have the monolith suppressor, which actually just sound suppression and damage range. And then for our barrel, I kept the same barrel from my other class setup, which is the FSS Commando. And then thermal hybrid, I've actually been trying this out. So you only unlock this optic really later on your weapon level. So some of you might not have access to some attachments that I have, but just keep in mind that the gun by itself with no attachment is still very strong. But if you do have access to the optic thermal hybrid, I strongly recommend that you do so. It's very similar to the where is it? So it's very similar to the integral, to the flip hybrid, which in a sense that the 4 times and then you can swap to a regular red dot. But with the thermal hybrid, it actually is a 3.25 thermal scope. Then you can switch to a non-thermal scope, which is just a regular red dot. So it's super useful. The only downside is that you lose a little bit of speed for the aim down the sight, but trust me, it's super worth it. So operator 4 grip for less recoil, and of course you come around and get the 60 round mag. So this is gonna be it for the video, guys. If you have any question, make sure you comment down below, and if you have any question regarding class setups, anything regarding Warzone, make sure you leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. Check out the social media links in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.